So we're gonna begin on your mat in a seated position. So you can cross your legs in front of you. However it is comfortable, you can bring your right leg in front or left leg in front. It doesn't really matter. But check your sit bones. Kind of reach under and open your glutes so both of your sit bones are down on the floor. And you can close your eyes here and just take a moment to arrive to this practice today. Start noticing your breath. Inhale in through your nose. And exhale in through your mouth. Just 2 more breaths. One more inhale. And exhale away. On your next inhale, shrug your shoulders up to your ears and then actively draw them back and away from your ears. Do this a couple more times. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Exhale away. Next inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Look up. On the exhale, bring your hands to your heart center in a prayer-like position. Do this again. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Very good. With your next inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Grow tall, but keep your sit bones on the ground. On the exhale, twist to the right. So bring your left hand to the outside of your right knee and twist. Push onto your knee and give your spine a twist. And here, connect your breathing and the movement. So inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Next breath in, come back to center. Bring your arms all the way up. On the exhale, twist the other side. Hand outside of your knee, give it a gentle push. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist deeper. One more breath. And exhale away. Next breath in, come up. Bring your arms all the way up and grab your right wrist. Keep your sit bones on the ground and bend to the left. So you're stretching the right side of the body. Your lats, your arm, your side, oblique muscle, but sit bones are still on the ground. With the breath in, come back up and switch sides. Grab your left wrist, pull your hand and pull down, but keep your shoulder away from the ear. Don't shrug it up. Okay, one more breath. And then slowly come back to center and return your hands down to the floor. Find your way into a tabletop position. So however you want to get there, just flip over, bring your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips. Toes are on the ground. Take a deep breath in, arc your back, look up. Feel the stretch in your chin, in your neck, in your stomach. Press the floor away. Exhale, round your spine like a big question mark. Push the floor away again with all of your 10 fingers. Inhale, arc your back. Exhale, round spine. Do this again. Inhale, arc. Exhale, round, especially the upper back area, the area between your shoulder blades. And then with your next breath in, come back to center. Bring your right hand to your temple. Engage your core so you're protecting your spine. Inhale, open up, push the floor away with your left hand. Look up, open your chest. On the exhale, touch the elbow to your left thumb or even to your wrist. Inhale, open. And exhale, twist. Do this 2 more times. Breath in and breath away. one more inhale. In this practice, we use the breath and movement connection. Come back to center. So with each inhale, you do something, and with each exhale, you do something as well. Left hand to your temple. Breath in, look up, open. Exhale, twist, elbow to your thumb. Do this again, open. Exhale, twist. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale, twist, touch the thumb or your wrist. And one last time, push the floor away. Exhale, twist. Very good. Just a little bit for the hip flexor mobility. We're still, as I said, waking up from the night. Push the floor away. We're still in a tabletop position. Lift your right knee off the floor. Create a big circle and touch the right knee above your right elbow, right into the tricep. And then come back to center and right knee behind your left ankle. You will feel the stretch in your left glute. Inhale forward, create the circle, and then come back. Do this again, all the way in. Activate your core. You will feel how it's starting to work because you bring in the knee to touch the elbow or the tricep. We do this one more time. Inhale, and then exhale. Come back to center. If your wrists are getting tired, you can flip them and just give them a little stretch this way. But we're only here for another side. So left knee comes off the floor. Create a circle, touch the elbow or above the elbow, and then come back, touch the knee behind your ankle. You will feel the IT band stretch a little bit, but also the right glute. Inhale forward, and exhale, come back. 2 more times, breath in, create a big circle for hip mobility. 1 more time. And back. Very good. Come back to center. Find your way to child's pose. This is the position you can come back to at any time in your practice, whenever you need to. It's the pose of arrival. It's the pose of surrender. It's a pose of rest as well. So in your child's pose, walk your hands all the way forward, and at the same time send your seat down towards the heels. And keeping your sit low, walk your hands over to the right, stretching the left side of the body. Come back to center, walk to the other side, to the left, stretching the right side of the body. And then come back to center again. Spread your fingers, press all of your 10 fingers down to the floor. Tuck your toes, press up into first downward facing dog. This is the foundation of our class. So separate your feet, hip width distance apart or even wider, and lift your tailbone up. Push the floor away. Rotate your elbows slightly in and push away the floor. Okay, in this position, bend your right knee, stretch the left hamstring, and then switch sides. And pay attention to your fingers. All of the 10 fingers should be pressing to the ground, and especially your thumbs. This will take away some of the pressure from the wrists. Okay, straighten up both legs. Take an inhale, lift your heels high up. Exhale, lower them down. Do this again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, but keep your tailbone lifted. Lift up again. Exhale, lower. And then on your next breath in, lift the heels highest and start walking your feet forward towards your hands. Okay, you can separate your feet hip width distance apart here. Grab the elbows, opposite elbows, and just relax your neck. Start swaying side to side. See how low can you get? Can you bring some of the weight into your big toes? You can bend your knees if that feels better. anything that works for you. And then release your hands down. Start rolling yourself up one vertebra at a time. Shoulders are the last ones to come up. So shrug them up and then draw them away. Retouch your toes. The heels can be slightly separated, but not too much. So it's a little kind of pigeon-toed stance, I guess. So toes together. Tilt your pelvis forward, squeeze the glutes. Take an inhale, bring the arms up all the way. Exhale, hands to your heart. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale, hands to center. 1 more breath in. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Halfway lift, hands come up to your shins. Lengthen the spine, lengthen the neck. So the head is a continuation of your neck. Look forward. On the exhale, bring your hands down. Step the right leg all the way back. Bring the knee down. Flatten your toes on the ground. You can even step this left leg slightly forward. So engage your glutes. Squeeze them. Push them forward. And then lift up. Bring your arms all the way up. We're stretching the hip flexor here, but you have to squeeze the glutes to protect your spine. Bring your arms all the way up. Reach without shrugging the shoulders. Exhale, cactus arms. So bring the elbows into your sides, squeezing the shoulder blades. Open up your heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, pull. Inhale again. Exhale, pull in. 1 more time, breath in. And exhale, pull. Next inhale, come up all the way, reach. And then bring your hands down. Tuck your toes, step back into plank. So this is the first high plank. Spread the fingers wide, push the floor away. And we're gonna do something called mega plank. So we're gonna round the upper back area. So push the floor and puff up the area between your shoulder blades. So your hips are slightly lower than the heart. 1 more breath. Okay. Next inhale, look forward. On the exhale, slide your elbows by your sides, lower down all the way onto the ground. Bring your hands off the mat. Bend the elbows. Fingers are on the floor, chest level. Squeeze the legs together. Squeeze the glutes. Take an inhale. Lift just the upper back area. Okay, but keep squeezing the glutes. Look down or look forward, but not up, not hyperextending the neck. Lower down. Do this 2 more times. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, lower. 1 more breath in. Exhale, lower down. Next inhale, bring your hands to underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up onto the knees. And then child's pose, stretch back. In any chaturangas that we will do today, you're welcome to come back through your knees into child's pose. So to this position. But if you're ready, when you're ready, come back into downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift your heels high up. Exhale, walk your feet forward. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hands forward. Reach out, breath in all the way. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, hands to your heart. Breath in, rise. And breath out, hands to heart. 1 more time, breath in. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Halfway lift, long spine, flat back, long neck. Hands to the floor, exhale, left leg steps back. Knee comes down, low lunge. Squeeze the glutes, push your hips forward, and then rise up. Bring your arms up, all the way up. Reach without shrugging the shoulders. Exhale, cactus arms. Open your heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull. Do this again, inhale. Exhale, pull. 1 more time, breath in. Exhale, away. Next, inhale, arms come up. Fold forward, tuck your toes, step back into this plank 1 more time in this plank. Okay, mega plank, spread the fingers, push the upper back area up slightly, and keep breathing. Activate your core. Shaking is good. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Next inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower down all the way. Elbows are sliding by your sides. Fingertips off the mat, feet together. Take an inhale, look up, lift up. And exhale, lower down. Do again, lift. And lower down. One last time, cobra up. Exhale, lower. Hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes through the knees or straight up into a high plank, press up, and then downward facing dog. Hips go high up. 3 breaths here. Now, when you want to build some heat in your body, I encourage you to breathe in and breathe out through your nose, but long inhale and long exhale. But if you feel like you're getting too hot and you want to release some heat, then you can breathe out through the mouth. Make it sound full. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose or through your mouth, whatever works for you today or right at this moment. And also notice, what are you doing with every inhale? Are you lifting your tailbone just a tad bit higher? Or maybe you're lowering down your heels when you breathe out. 1 more breath. Exhale. Next inhale, lift up both feet off the ground, walk your feet forward towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. All the way up to standing, come up. And then from here, come into chair pose or powerful pose. So you're gonna squeeze the knees together, inner thighs together, and imagine you're sitting down onto a chair, and then bring the arms up as a continuation of your spine, of your body. Stay here, squeeze your glutes like nobody's business. Okay, you can even lift your toes if you want, but keep breathing. The legs will start shaking, and we will work on some shoulder mobility. So right arm creates big circle and comes back forward, and then the left arm. Kind of like you go in front stroke or freestyle swimming. Big arms. Right, and left, and the legs are burning by now. 4, 3, and 2. 1 last time. Next inhale, reach your arms a little higher. Exhale, fold forward. Very good. Halfway lift, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank. Inhale, look forward. On the exhale, lower down. Chaturanga, halfway. Elbows sliding by your side. Point your toes, upward facing dog. In upward facing dog, push the hips off the ground, squeeze the glutes, push the hips forward, and draw the shoulders down, away from your ears, squeeze the shoulder blades. And then downward facing dog, flip your toes, whoop. Very good, 3 breaths here. In through your nose, and out through your mouth if you need to. 2 more times. And away. 1 last breath. Away. Next inhale, left leg comes up, straight up. So rotate your left hip to face down, and your palms are evenly pressed into the floor. Lift up as high as you can. Exhale, step your left leg forward to your left thumb. We're coming into warrior 1 position. So press your back heel firmly to the ground. Rotate your hips to face forward. And then bend your front knee. So the front knee is bent, the back leg is straight, and the outside of your leg, of your heel is pressing to the floor. And then bring your arms up. Settle in. 1 more breath. Reach up high. On the exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Clasp them together. Breath in, open up your heart. Squeeze the shoulder blades. On the exhale, bend forward. So your left shoulder inside of your left knee. Okay? Once you get there, pull the stomach in though, and then start lifting your hands off the back. But keep squeezing your palms together, and your head, your neck is relaxed. This is called humble warrior. Keep pressing this back foot firmly into the ground. Back leg is still strong. 1 more breath. Next inhale, come back up, unclasp your arms, reach. Exhale, bring your hands down, step back to plank. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Upward dog, catch your breath. And downward facing dog, hips go high up. Same deal, left leg goes all the way up. All the way up. Rotate your hip to face down. And then step it all the way forward. For warrior one on the other side. So bend your front knee, press the back leg firmly into the ground, and rotate your hips. They're kind of like your two flashlights that are shining forward, straight forward. Okay, show it from this view. Okay, rotate, bring your arms all the way up. Inhale, reach up higher. Exhale, draw the shoulders down. Maybe bend your knee a little more. One more breath in. On the exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Open up your heart. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Humble warrior. Lift up your hands off the back. Relax the neck though. Press. Keep pressing this back foot firmly into the ground. Don't let it come off. One more breath. Exhale. Next inhale, bring your arms all the way up. And then hands come down, step back to plank. Inhale, look forward. Lower down, chaturanga. Upward dog, breath in. And downward facing dog, breath out. So 3 breaths here, and then we'll move a little faster to build a little bit more of the heat in your body. So remember, 1 breathe, 1 breath, 1 movement. So something moves with every breath and with every breath out. Okay, inhale, push the floor away. Exhale, maybe lower down your heels. Inhale, lift your tailbone. Exhale, lower down your heels a bit more. Next inhale, lift your heels off the ground. On the exhale, walk or jump forward. Halfway lift, flat back, lengthen the spine. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. All the way up to standing, breath in, arms up. Exhale, chair pose, sit low. Inhale, reach your arms higher. Exhale, sit a little lower. 1 more breath in, reach. Exhale, forward. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, land your hands, step or jump back to plank, lower down, 1 long exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips go high up. Inhale, right leg goes all the way up. Exhale, it steps forward to your thumb. Inhale, come up, warrior 1, all the way up, reach. Exhale, hands go down, step back to plank, lower down, 1 long exhale. Inhale, catch your breath. Exhale, look, downward facing dog. Left leg in, breath in. Step forward, breath out. Press the heel down, inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands go down, step back, flow low, 1 long exhale. Upward dog. And downward facing dog, hips go high up, good job. Woo. 3 breaths here, inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. You should start sweating by now. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath here. And exhale it away, very good. On your next inhale, lift your right leg straight up into the sky. And on the exhale, you're gonna step forward, but this time you're coming into a crescent lunge. So the back heel in this crescent lunge is lifted off the ground. I'm gonna go this way. So back heel is lifted off the ground. Okay, arms come up, bend your front knee. Find your balance. Inhale, and on the exhale, open up. This is called warrior 2. So bend your front knee, press the back foot firmly into the ground, but your toes are facing forward now. And you're gonna engage your inner thigh area as well as your glutes and your core. Pretty much everything is engaged. Open up your arms, sit low. This is a pose of power, and it really starts when you really want to come out of it. So we're here for a while. We're here for 3 more breaths. So inhale, lengthen the arms, make them longer. Exhale, bend your front knee. Couple more breaths in and out. Stabilize your legs, don't let them move. Inhale, reverse the warrior, just the arm comes up. Keeping the legs strong. Exhale, bring your right elbow to your right knee. This is called extended side angle. So you're creating a straight line from your heel all the way to your fingertips, okay? But the legs are still strong. And if you want a little extra challenge for your core, extend your bottom arm as well. 3 more breaths here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, maybe press the back leg firmly into the ground. 2 more breaths. Ooh, I'm sweating. 1 more breath. Okay, exhale, sit a little lower. Next inhale, come back to warrior 2. And then sit still lower. The right leg is burning. Inhale, reverse, look up. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Step back, come into a plank position. Okay, you're in a plank position. Take an inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, breath in. And then downward facing dog. Breath goes out. Very good. 3 breaths here. And I'm reminding you, if you need to take child's pose instead of a downward facing dog, that's totally fine. It is your practice, and do what works for you. So child's pose or downward facing dog. Okay, very good. On your next inhale, you're gonna shift your weight forward to plank. Okay? Hands are right underneath your shoulders. Bring your feet together, and then you're gonna drop your heels over to the left, coming into a side plank position with your feet stacked one on top of the other, or one in front of the other, or if you need modification, you can come down in this position as well with the bottom knee down. 3 breaths to release this right leg, because we're standing on it in a warrior 1, in a warrior 2 for a long time. So it's a strength pose, but one body part is resting when the other one is working. Okay, rotate your top hip slightly forward and keep squeezing the glutes. 1 more breath. Next inhale, come back to center plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Very good. Left leg goes up this time. All the way up as high as you can. Squeeze the glutes. On the exhale, step it forward. Come into crescent lunge position. Back heel is lifted off the floor this time. Arms come up. Bend your front knee so you feel like that your psoas is stretching. You're gonna squeeze the glutes to protect your lower back, but you're pushing your hips forward. 1 more breath. Next inhale, open up, warrior 2. On the exhale, bend your front knee. So look at your front knee, make sure it's tracing between your big toe and your second toe. So if it's falling inward, send it slightly to the left. And then press the back foot firmly into the ground. Bring your arms all the way up, open. Not all the way up, parallel to the ground, but open. Draw the shoulders down. 1 more breath. Next inhale, reverse the warrior without moving your legs. On the exhale, come down, extended side angle, elbow onto the knee. But don't hang in there, right? So push actively away. Use the oblique muscles. Bring the arm above your head. Look from under your armpit. Maybe extend both arms so you're straight line from your back heel all the way into your fingertips. Okay? 1 more breath here, you guys. And then slowly come back to center and then sit a little lower. Inhale, reverse, look up. Windmill your hands down, come into plank position. into the plank position. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath away. Very good. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Next, inhale, shift your weight forward again into plank. Bring your feet together and then draw the heels down to the right. Open up your left arm for side plank. So in side plank, rotate your top hip to face forward. Just a little bit more forward. Squeeze the glutes, push your hips front. And if you need modification, bottom knee can come down, or you can even bring the leg up. This is also a good option. 3 breaths. Good job. 2 more breaths. Very good. 1 more time. And then come back to center plank. Take an inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, breath in, catch your breath, look up, draw the shoulders down. Exhale, child's pose. Child's pose, rest for a few moments. We're gonna work on our balance in the next sequence. So if you need to grab water, do that. And then we'll start moving again. So when you're ready to move from child's pose position, just come up onto your knees and then come up to standing. That's how we are gonna get there. So you're gonna start on the top of your mat with your feet together. Feet together. So take an inhale, bring your arms all the way up. And we're gonna come into eagle pose. So your right arm will go under your left elbow and your right leg will go over your left leg, okay? So this is the position, this is the first balancing pose here that we're gonna do. So once again, rotate your hips to face forward, squeeze the glutes, and then look, lift your elbows off your chest. But at the same time, on the exhale, draw the shoulders down. So our trapezius are usually so tight because we're so stressed, especially this year, or all the time pretty much. So draw them down, relax those stress muscles. So inhale, lift your elbows up, but exhale, draw the shoulders down, and then maybe sit lower. And here in your legs, imagine that you need to go to the bathroom really, really badly. So you're holding it as much as you can, okay? So squeeze and then sit. 3 more breaths here. Remember, with every inhale, with every exhale, something moves. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath here. We're gonna keep the arms where they are. We're gonna uncross the legs and come into airplane pose. So this right leg comes back, flex your foot, but the arms are still here. So rotate your right hip to face down, don't open your hip. Keep lifting your elbows, keep drawing the shoulders down. Stay, 1 more breath. Last one. Okay, uncross your hands. Bring your hands down, point your toes, standing split. So this is a very good Achilles stretch, hamstring stretch, and a very challenging pose actually. So lift your leg as high as you can, inhale. On the exhale, bend your left knee, touch the right knee behind your Achilles, behind your left ankle. But keep your heel on the ground. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, touch. 2 more times, inhale, lift. Exhale, touch. 1 more breath in, lift. Exhale, touch. And on the next inhale, just make your way up, shake out your legs. I know this left leg is burning. I know we have 1 more position here to do, and then we'll repeat everything on the other side. So right foot lands into your left inner thigh. So you can use your hand and bring it in a little higher. Find your balance and then start pushing your foot into your inner thigh actively. And then at the same time, in response, push your inner thigh into your foot. So double action here.
Squeeze the glutes, push your hips forward too. And then here you can come with your hands in front of your heart. Let's actually do that. Hands in front of your heart. Just find stillness for a few moments. But if you want extra challenge, close your eyes, see what happens. See what happens if you close your eyes. See what happens if you let go of control. Are you gonna fall? Probably. So what? Get up, come back. Come back into tree pose. It's okay to fall with your eyes closed. But we're so sensitive when we lose control. We want to keep control of everything. So when our eyes are open, we see the surroundings, it's easier for us to be grounded. Once we don't know what's happening, like this entire year, right? It's harder. So our eyes are closed and we feel like falling. But it's okay to fall. It's another chance to get up and come back and start again. Okay, let go of your legs, shake out your legs. Good job. We're gonna do just a little release here. Bring your separate your feet hip width distance apart. Bring your arms all the way up. Look up. Exhale, fold forward. Okay. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. On the exhale, glue the elbows into your shins and start pulling yourself down. Relax your neck. So think about putting your stomach onto your thighs. So lengthen in the spine first and then glue in the shins, pull in the stomach to your thighs, relax your neck. And the knees can totally be bent here. One more breath. And then lengthen the spine again, engage your core, come up to standing. Shake out your legs if you need to, bring your arms all the way up. Left hand under, left leg over, eagle pose. You've forgotten that we've done this on the other side, right? So rotate your hips to face forward, elbows up, but shoulders down. So double action here, counter action. Elbows go up, but the shoulders go down. Unstress those stress muscles, okay? But stress these muscles. Hold, zip up your inner corset from right from your underwear, you know? Okay, couple more breaths. One more breath. Okay, on your next inhale, uncross your legs, send your left leg back, but your arms are staying unchanged. Stay here. Flex your foot. Couple breaths. One more breath. Then uncross your hands, lower them down, point your toes. Take an inhale, lift your leg as high as you can. Unbend your knee if you can. On the exhale, bend your knee, touch your heel or touch your ankle. Inhale, lift up all the way. Every time, see if you can lift a little higher. And two more times, lift up the legs, squeeze the glute, and then lower down, touch. Keep this right heel on the floor. Okay, one more breath. Exhale, touch. Very good. With your next inhale, come back up. Shake your legs. Okay, tree pose, other side. Lunge your foot into your inner thigh. Push it in. Push your inner thigh in response. Engage the core. So one more time, prayer, or arms can come up in a true tree pose position. Close your eyes or not, your choice. Do you want to fall? Do you want to challenge? Do you want to see what happens? You never know what happens until you do something, right? So might as well try it on this side. It might be easier. But draw the shoulders down. One more breath. And then let go of your hands, let go of your legs. Separate your feet hip width distance apart. Take an inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Slide your hands underneath your feet so much that you can massage your feet. That you can massage your wrists with your feet, okay? Like if you have a watch or a wristband or something, you can touch it with your toes. Just don't forget to wash your hands after this class. Okay, just massage, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your toes. This should feel good, but relax your neck. Okay, very good. And then untake your hands from under your feet. Heel toe your feet together, halfway lift, flat back. You are at the top of your mat, just like where it started. And then bring your hands down, step back to plank. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, breath in, lift your hips, squeeze the glutes. Child's pose, breath out. Good job. If you need a break, if you need a water break, do that. Have some water. We're not coming back up onto the floor, into the standing position, so we're staying on the ground for the rest of the class. Okay? So when you're ready, from child's pose, come up onto your knees and then transition into your seated position. We'll do some core before we proceed with back bends. Okay, so knees together, feet together. Option one, you can have your knees bent but lift your feet off the ground. A little bit easier will be the feet on the floor. You can also have your hands underneath your shoulders and lower down this way and then come back up. But in a true boat position, we're gonna come up, we're gonna extend the legs, and we're gonna extend the arms parallel to the legs. Point your toes, lengthen the spine. Okay, take an inhale, lower down halfway, low boat. Exhale, come back up. Do this again, inhale, lower. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, lower, engage your core. Exhale, come back. That's 3. I'm gonna do 8, inhale, lower. Exhale, come up. That's 4. Lower down. Exhale, up. 5. Lower. And up. 6. Lower down. Keep breathing. One last time, inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Hug your knees. Lay down into your back. Good job. Ooh. If you need a little hip flexor stretch, bring your feet wider than the mat. And then windshield wipe your knees side to side. A little hip flexor stretch. Okay. Very good. Now from this position, hug your knees to your chest. Start rocking yourself forward and back. We're not done yet. We're not staying on the floor. Couple more times. Gain some momentum. Don't think too much. Just jump into a plank. Just jump. Land your hands. Jump into plank. Okay. Take an inhale. Look forward. Very slowly lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way to the floor. Okay. Perfect. Now bring your hands alongside your body. Palms to the ground. Bring your toes together. Keep them together. Take an inhale. Lift just the upper body. Keep pressing your palms into the floor. Like really pressing them. Then lift your legs. Exhale. And now lift your palms as well, but keep this feeling of pressing down. Lift your legs. One breath, one movement. Inhale, lift your upper body. Exhale, lift your legs. One more breath. Legs. And then lower down. Rest. You can put one cheek on the floor and rest for a few moments. And then you can do the same movement again. Or you can bend both knees. Grab the outsides of your feet or outsides of your ankle. Knees are parallel right under your hips, so a little closer to each other. Take an inhale, lift up your chest. On the exhale, kick your legs firmly into your hands. Lift up the knees, lift up the chest. Inhale, exhale, lift your knees. 2 more breaths, lift chest. Exhale, knees. 1 more breath, lift your chest. Exhale, knees. And then lower down. Keep your knees bent. Windshield wipe the knees side to side. Very good. Lower down your feet. Tuck your toes. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale. On the exhale, press up into high plank. And then transition back onto the spine. Now we're staying onto the floor on your back. So when you're ready, lay down onto the spine. Bend your knees. Bring your feet right under your knees. Okay? And then press your palms into the floor. Lift up your tailbone off the ground for shoulder bridge. So this position is called shoulder bridge because we are truly standing on our shoulders. And what we do here, we engage the core, we squeeze the glutes, and we press the heels firmly into the ground. But then we clasp the hands behind the lower back. And then walk onto the outer edges of your shoulders. Kind of arcing up, once again, the upper area, puffing up the chest, okay? So we're really standing on our shoulders. Okay, stay here, squeeze the glutes. If you want a little challenge, one leg can come up, but that's optional. 3 more breaths. Don't forget to breathe. And if your one leg is coming up, then at some point lift your other leg as well. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And then slowly lower yourself down, unroll your shoulders. And then bring your knees wide and the soles of your feet together. This position is called Supta Baddha. So soles of your feet together, knees wide, but you're still laying down on the floor. Place your right hand on top of your heart. And then place your left hand on top of your stomach. Close your eyes. Inhale. Inhale through your nose. Send the air all the way into your chest. Puff up your chest. And then send the same air into your stomach. Puff up the stomach. And only after that, breathe away. So it's a long inhale. Nose, chest, stomach, and then down away. One more time. Nose, chest, stomach, and away. And then go ahead and switch your hands, and we're gonna reverse the movement. So you breathe in through your nose, right into the stomach, puff it up. Send the air into the chest, and then breathe it away. 2 more breaths. Inhale through the nose, chest, chest, and then away. 1 more breath. And away. Very good. And then from here, draw the knees towards each other one more time. Bring them to your chest. We're gonna come into a happy baby position. So bend your knees, bring your ankles right above your knees, flex your feet, grab the outsides of your feet, pull your knees into your armpits. Start pulling with your hands. And then at the same time, see if you can send your tailbone down towards the ground as well. So as much of your spine connected to the floor, the better it is. But keep pulling on your feet. Really pull them down. And here you can also rock side to side if that feels good. Just rock side to side on your back if that is a good feeling. Slowly come back. Bring this right foot onto your left knee. Figure 4 stretch. So slide your hands behind your left hamstring. So you're stretching your glute. You're also opening your hip. You can keep your knee bent, or you can straighten it out and even roll your ankle if that feels good. But pull the leg closer so you get a bigger, deeper glute stretch. And then if your leg is straight, we're gonna bend this knee, keep the right leg where it is, open up the arms and bring the legs to the right. So your right foot is pressing onto your left. But see if you can keep your shoulders on the floor. So your legs are kind of crossed, your shoulder blades on the ground. You can even look the other way, look to the left. So it's a spinal twist. It's a spinal twist. And it's a chest stretch and a shoulder opening. Very good. Find your way back to center. Switch your legs. So the left leg goes onto your right knee. Pull your leg in. Figure 4 stretch. You can straighten up the leg and do a little anchor roll. Or just keep your knee bent and pull the leg. Very good. And then if your leg is straight, bend it again. Open up your arms in the letter T position and draw the legs over to the left this time. So your left leg is pressing onto your right knee, but the shoulder blades, see if you can keep them on the floor without lifting this right shoulder off the ground. It will want to come up, but try not to let it come up. Okay. Couple more breaths here. And then slowly find your way back to center. Hug your knees, give them one final squeeze, one final hug, and then slowly release your legs one at a time on the floor, on the ground for our final position, Shavasana. So in this position, straighten your legs, maybe even make them a little wider. Open up your palms to face the ceiling or the sky. And what else you can do is to move up the mat to the wall and bring the legs up the wall. That's a good option as well. And once you found a comfortable position on your spine, just close your eyes and take a deep inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Do this one more time. Inhale. And away. And then make your breath very shallow, very soft, not noticeable. Just keep breathing, but slow it down. Slow inhale and slow exhale. And just see if you can relax your entire body, starting from the breathing, but also your entire body. Relax your ankles and relax your hips and your spine all the way on the floor. Feel the heaviness of the body on your mat. Relax the shoulders, relax your face, and just rest here for a few moments in the final position of the day, Shavasana. And then slowly start coming back to your breath. Take a deeper inhale one more time. And deeper exhale, full exhale through your mouth. Keep your eyes closed and turn yourself onto the right side into fetal position. So you can rest your head on your biceps for a moment. And then when you're ready to move, press yourself up into seated pose. Just like we started with the legs crossed in front of you. You can keep your eyes closed, bring your hands to your heart center in prayer position. Draw the shoulders down. Take a deep, long inhale through your nose. Exhale it away through your mouth. Do this 2 more times. Inhale through your nose. Away through your mouth. One last time, breath in. Away. On your next inhale, bring your thumbs to your third eye center at your forehead. Exhale, bow forward. Namaste. Thank you very much for practicing with me. I hope you had a great time. Let me know if you have any